Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenny Jaguar, and you are now in the Jaguar's Den. So I'm about to get into a goals and objective reading for my Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and this is a simple. This is a simple 7-card spread. And sometimes we do spreads to motivate us or to make us reach for the phone or take that plunge when we're feeling fearful, weak, or indecisive. Well, this spread will give you the confidence to follow your goals or aspirations. It can also be used if you're not sure what direction to take, or if you're uncertain whether you've made a good choice or if you should stick with it or not. All right, so hopefully this spread will give you insight. There are 7 questions I am asking. I have a card already pulled for each one. First one is your current objective. Number 2 is your talent or skill. 3, what you lack. 4, a beneficial influence. 5, your potential. 6, the promise of progress. And then 7, the outcome. All right. So, getting started with the first thing, your current objective is the Empress. Okay. So, your current objective is probably just to take control. Like the Empress, they're no nonsense. They are the accumulation of all the queens combined, like the perfect divine feminine. So maybe that is your current objective. Let's get some insight. Need something to shuffle on. All right. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Empress as it pertains to my Earth signs, current objective? What is it in relationships? It could be dealing with the mother figure. Your current objective is to do something with the mother figure. Okay. Can you clarify this Empress? Have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined, okay? So when I get this for the Empress card, this lets me know that you need to go with the flow. The Empress, they are not aggressive. They allow things to come to them. They attract. And the best way that we attract things is by staying in the flow of abundance, staying grateful and having gratitude, not ruminating on the small stuff. If people are pushing your buttons, don't let it get to you. Sit on your pedestal, basically. So that's your current objective. Bravery at the bottom of the deck. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you have the strength and bravery to make this decision. And you'll feel lighter when you do. So maybe you need to have faith in making a certain decision that is an Empress move. I don't know who in particular I'm talking for, but it may be an objective with a love offer or something, and closing a cycle out with that. Can you give me any more insight on this Empress card? We have the Strength card, 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. So with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So maybe as far as the Empress, you are currently in a relationship with somebody. And you don't know what will happen when you become single or when you break up. And so your current objective is to have the strength to become independent without worrying about the outcome. So the affirmations that come with these cards: strength, I have courage, And then I am surrounded by abundance for the 9 of Pentacles. And then 7 of Cups. I make choices with clarity. Okay. So your current objective is to have the strength to recognize that you're surrounded by abundance so you can make choices with clarity, because you can't it's hard to follow your intuition when you're stuck in fight or flight mode. And if you're making a decision based off of your fears or your doubts or negative feelings, then that is not an intuitive or logical feeling. Okay. Now, if you logically know, like, if I don't pay this bill, the lights gonna cut off or something's gonna get off, then obviously that is a logical fear. But you know what I'm saying, as far as like relationships go, you should know. Now, moving on to number 2, my earth signs talent or skill is the Knight of Cups. So what is this? You are compassionate and caring, and you have the ability to show up and complete with your, not complete, but just mature. You're emotionally mature, okay, to a certain degree. And if it's coming with breaking up, then you have a talent or skill. Maybe you have a talent or skill at talking to people lovingly. This Knight of Cups. I don't know. Let's clarify. Or maybe you have a way with words and making offers or getting people on your side. All right. So, Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Knight of Cups? As it pertains to my earth signs, talent, or skills. Soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar, fly high, dear one. So what is this? With the Empress, maybe you are supposed to, maybe you are an abundant earth sign, because maybe a Taurus is significant. You have Taurus placements specifically. Yeah, that's one of the main. Virgo. Yeah, I see Taurus. Only thing I see out here is Taurus and Virgo. Capricorn, I'm sure you're here somewhere. But what is it? Especially with the Empress on top of the Knight of Cups. You probably have a talent or skill that you are not promoting to the best of your abilities. And your current objective is to present yourself as your best self, basically. And you have a talent that you need to stop hiding. Anything else? Break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary to do so. And then release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Okay. So, you have a talent or skill that you are allowing people to hold you back, and being around toxic people or in toxic situations. So it's time to break free and let your talents be known. Now, what does my earth signs lack? So 1, 2, 3. The Magician. So you currently, So you have the talent, you have the skills, you have the ability to make the offer, but what is it that they lack? Or can you clarify this Magician as to what they lack? You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So the Magicians, they're like open and receptive to energy. They let things flow. The magician, if that is something you lack, you're not allowing things to flow. You're not tapping into your own magic, so to speak. So another thing that came out, keep going. So the magician is consistent. Like, they alchemize stuff and they don't stop until they get it. Like, do you think the magician will be holding up their hand looking so um, proud and successful if they quit after one or two times? No. Do you think that they would have all this foliage and greenery surrounded by them if they just stopped nurturing their plants after 1 to 2 weeks? No. This is like months or years of work. Okay. So, whatever you keep starting, stopping, don't quit, keep going. And also, yeah, tap into your magic. If you need help, I have a blog post on how to manifest a miracle. It goes through the spiritual aspects or psychological aspects and the spiritual and psychological aspects of manifesting. And then I will put the affirmations blog in there too to help you with your self-talk. All right. So, release at the bottom of the deck. You're holding on to something, and whatever it is, it's blocking your flow. All right. So, Holy Spirit, any more insight into this magician as to what my earth signs currently lack that they need to work on for the month of February? The world, being seen, I am successful, believing you're successful. Yeah, maybe you have a lack mindset going on. It says the world serves as a powerful reminder that your thoughts, words, and intentions have the potential to manifest tangible outcomes. It looks like your desires are in line with the universe's abundance, and your highest wishes and efforts are about to come full circle. If you're single, it suggests that you're about to meet someone who will complete you. For those in a relationship, it signifies that your love is thriving. It's likely that a significant milestone or celebration of a shared achievement is on the horizon. It's a reminder that love, when nurtured with positive thoughts and actions, can grow and blossom in beautiful ways. Happily, the world predicts prosperity and abundance. Where am I? Financial goals are coming to fruition, reflecting a period of stability and reward. Continue focusing on objectives with positivity, as this will attract further abundance. Investments should mature, or you might receive recognition that leads to financial gain. This card also suggests the attainment of career goals. Your hard work and dedication are about to pay off, bringing you to a satisfying phase of your career. Recognition or an opportunity could arise that propels you to the next level. Embrace the future with gusto. The universe is on your side. All right. So that's clarification for what you lack. Like I said, with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I am open to new opportunities and you might not be inspired to. So if you continue to stay in that lack mindset and fight or flight, if you don't work on resetting your nervous system, then you will continue to keep facing the same old things. All right. Um. All right. So moving on, number 4, a beneficial influence. You old sly devil, you. You may be very crafty with the Seven of Swords that comes out, or very resourceful. I don't know. You're really good with your mind, I would say. And can you clarify this beneficial influence for my earth signs? Can you clarify the Seven of Swords as a beneficial influence? Was it supposed to be? Was that supposed to come in reverse? That is not what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna take it up right because, yeah, a beneficial influence. Can you give anything else? Okay. Okay, so originally healing came in reverse. I was not sure if I was supposed to take it that way, so I took it upright. But open up and connect came in the upright. So, I guess the beneficial influence is that you are not opening up because Seven of Swords is something that is not out in the open. It's ideally supposed to be a sneaky card. So, whatever it is you're doing, you're not broadcasting it out into the open. Okay. And so that is a beneficial influence. And maybe people think that you are not healed. And so they think that you're just, I don't know, healing wounds, licking your wounds or something. I don't know. But it's saying you're being asked to open your heart to another, let down your walls, and trust that they want what's best for you. And so, yeah, maybe somebody is trying to reach out to you, but you are cutting them off or something. So, yeah, maybe you're too busy ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Let's see. Can you give me some more insight on this Seven of Swords as it pertains to a beneficial influence? Maybe you're being sly to protect something to navigate some roadblocks or loopholes or something. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this benefit, the Seven of Swords for this beneficial influence? We got Temperance and the Chariot. So maybe a beneficial influence is that you know how to stay balanced and create harmony around toxic people. And yeah, especially with healing in reverse, open up and connect. You are probably around toxic people and you recognize that they are not healed. You recognize that they, I don't know, you recognize the little things that they do, that they may want you to open up, they may want you to connect in meaningful ways to let your guard down for ulterior motives. But beneficial aspect is that you know how to navigate that. Okay. Queen of Cups. That's an emotionally intuitive person. So, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, you may be an intuitive individual. I nurture my emotional self and those around me with compassion. So, yeah. And that's that on that. Moving on to your potential, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you have the potential of the Ace of Cups. It's like an abundance of love. If you feel like you're lonely, you're lacking anything, yeah, don't have to worry too much longer about that. Holy Spirit, can you clarify the Ace of Cups as it pertains to my earth signs potential? It's also like intuition. Like if you have a plan or something, or some trying to figure out the right business plan or the right way to navigate something. A lot of people think that intuition is like, I don't know, just for finding out if your ex is cheating on you or weird stuff like if you should get on the elevator or how to get out of final destination scenarios. But you can use your intuition. I'm going to do a course on this, but you can use your intuition for medical use. That's how I use my intuition in my personal business, not just for tarot or how I use for shadow work and healing trauma, but can use it to help pinpoint what issues are ailing a coaching client or a nutritionist client. And that's how a lot of doctors, because a lot of people are like, oh, I went to this and this doctor and they all just said the same thing, but I went to this person or this nurse was able to pick up on something or catch something. Like 9 times out of 10, that particular provider or medical provider or whatever, they were using their intuition. Okay. And that's the same thing. You can use medical intuition, and in business. Oh, well, I just had an intuitive lead to invest in this stock and stuff. So using your intuition has a lot more influence instead of just keeping it in straight relationships, which is why I try to teach my busy professionals how to stay healthy so they can use their intuition to work smarter and not harder. All right. I've had a lot of breakthroughs in my career because I used my intuition and did not do what most people pushed me to do because they thought logically it was the smart move. All right, so hopefully that helps. But can you clarify the Ace of Cups as a potential for my earth signs? Choice, yeah, this is your intuition, and create. So you have the potential to make the right choices, and when it comes to creating, that will help you get extra attention right now. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in a way that feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. And then you're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now, okay? And healing, once again, wants to come out because it's at the bottom of the deck. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. And so maybe you are avoiding the healing and you're bypassing the healing. Maybe you're bypassing the healing just so you can get through this tumultuous time right now. But anywho, you're going through many transformations at once and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart, okay? So, you gotta slow down a little bit. All right. Let's see. Holy Spirit, any other insight about this Ace of Cups for my earth signs potential? I have a Knight of Wands, High Priestess, Five of Wands, and the Moon. So, and the Devil. Yeah, so you're going to have to use your intuition because you have the potential of some high priestess, knight of wands energy to try to do some sneak fighting, um, like throw rocks and hide their hands type of situation. And considering how it's like the cards are green, yellow, green, blue. What is it? Green, yellow, green, blue. This is like giving me, and it's kind of giving me the idea that it's going to be somebody that's going to play on your emotions, like emotional manipulation. It's like, hey, yeah, what's going on? Let's do this and that. Or just trying to get information out of you or something. Or kind of like play in your face type of energy. Affirmations with this says, my actions are bold and fearless. I trust my intuition. For the high priestess, five of wands, I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. And then the moon, I find the way in the darkness. So yeah, you have the potential to avoiding some toxic thing and moving away from it. Okay, because it was probably never going to grow to begin with. Okay, it's probably stuck in, if you're in somewhere stuck and stagnant, it's probably going to stay that way, because you have a Knight of Wands, High Priestess energy. What is that? Fire sign, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, Pisces twice. I think High Priestess is Pisces. I know the Moon is Pisces. Yeah. Anywho, that's it on that. The promise of progress, number 6. You have the Queen of Swords. So as long as you stay focused, you keep your eyes on the prize, you can move forward and close out this cycle. Okay? You can do it. You can do it. All right. Any insight on the Queen of Swords as a promise of progress for my Earth signs in February? Receive. She sure got the handout. She like, you better give me my money or else. Get this double-edged sword. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up. Maybe you teach something, or you're in like legalities, or something with like structure, something with business and structure, um maybe you have to navigate the ins and outs of it to receive these universal gifts. And I don't know, maybe it's going to be the recognition that you deserve. Anything else, Spirit? Slow down. Yeah. Don't overlook anything. Life isn't a race nor a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. And what did I say? If you need, ask for help. This is at the bottom of the deck. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. Okay. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Any more insights into this Queen of Swords as the promise of progress for my Earth signs? Any more insight? We have a Nine of Wands and a Page of Wands. Okay, so is this right? Yeah. And what is it? Green still came out with the heart chakra, solar plexus chakra as well. Yeah, so what is that? It's like being you must be trying to have a new beginning and you want to give up. You're having a hard time being resilient. It's like it says resilience is my key to success. And with the page of wands, curiosity and adventure guide, and it's like, man, I want to keep this adventure and spark alive, but dagnabbit, I'm tired. And it is something about just like protecting yourself. What is that? It was like this, protecting yourself, especially Queen of Wands. I don't know, maybe you have a child or a youngster that you need to protect that's looking up to you and you have to set a good example. Yeah. All right. So lastly, let's get to the outcome. We have the World card. So if you're looking for recognition, if you're looking to close out a cycle, if you follow the plans, if you follow your intuition, you can do it. Slow down. Okay, can you clarify the World card as it pertains to the outcome? Yeah, somebody may be trying to come to you with a love offer or some type of offer under false pretenses. And you have to use discernment to shut it down, to end this toxic relationship. Can you clarify the World card? Fresh start, closing out a cycle, giving an opportunity to begin again, manifest. Yep, that's been coming up again too. You're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. So maybe you keep you if you're allowing your doubt to determine the outcome instead of your faith. I have a blog post that talks about fear versus faith. Link is in the description box. And then it says, keep going. It may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you make any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. All right. And then give. Don't stop giving. It's one of the best feelings we can experience, and that is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up, and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. All right. Holy Spirit, any more insight on this World card as it pertains to my Earth signs outcome? I mean, if you want it done, if you want it to begin, it's saying it can in the month of February. And what is it? The Lunar New Year does start in February. So if you feel like your fresh start didn't really start kicking into gear until the end of January or around this time, then it might be because energetically you're I don't know anything about moon goddesses or something, but maybe you're somehow attached to the moon. You have placements that give you a strong connection to the moon, and so you're governed by the lunar new year or stuff like that. Or like during full moons, you feel energies, or you have big shakeups during waxing gibbous moons or things like that. I don't know. I've been studying that a little bit, but that's a day for another day. All right, but any other insight for this World card? Ooh, chat. We got the Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. With the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Child, you better run. No. Child. Hold on. This person is running. Running. Okay? Running. If you're not sure he's running through this, okay? This bitch is holding the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Okay, I had the little titties. So yeah, running. All right. If you're hesitant, don't walk, run. Okay, Earth signs. Just stay focused. Don't walk, run. Okay. What is this? Knight of Swords says, I cut through obstacles in my way. I am surrounded by love and contentment. New opportunities for abundance flow to me effortlessly. And then 10 of Wands, I release burdens that no longer serve me. And then lastly, I'm supported by love. Okay. All right. So that is it for your goals and objectives reading. Let's end it with a spiritual message. A couple of them. Let's see. Okay, Holy Spirit, do you have any messages for my Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgos, to help them navigate this particular season in their life for the month of February? Any messages? Introspection and rebirth. It keeps saying stuff about look into your intuition, do the inner work. Blue, that's your what is that? Third eye? No, purple's third eye. Blue is no, purple is crown, third eye, whatever. The blue chakra, okay? It says the winter solstice. Funny that came out and we're in winter. Okay, but this marks a time of introspection and rebirth. As the longest night begins to fade, embrace the opportunity to shed old patterns and prepare for new beginnings. This is a time of transformation where the seeds of renewal are planted for the journey ahead. Okay, that's giving me like the death card. Okay, and then release and healing, that kept wanting to come out. A lunar eclipse symbolizes release and healing. Today is a time to let go of old burdens, especially emotional ones. Through releasing, you make space for new energy to flow in. All right. Now, one last message. One last message for my earth signs. It says, don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you're feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Okay? So, card at the bottom of the deck says, awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate, listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that today. Okay, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, I hope this helps. And if you need any help, I do have links in the description box for free resources as well as tools to help you through this healing journey. So I hope this helps, and I will see you next time. If you are new to my channel and you want to see my weekly lineup, because this is a space dedicated to deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from, then just go to my channel, look up my weekly lineup, and if you want to subscribe, if you want emotional healing videos, then subscribe to my other channel, Jenny Jaguar TSP. And yeah, so I hope this helps, and happy healing.